Greetings, friends! My name is Bob, Bobby to my family, and today we're reviewing and giving away the game Pillars of the Earth. Game from a few years ago, but based on the Ken Follett novel of the same name. You may have also seen the miniseries. I think Stars produced it. I thought it was pretty good. Didn't know much about the book, though. Have not read the book. But didn't matter to play this game. This wonderfully illustrated game. This is a Menzel map there, and artwork. Beautiful. So in this game, let's see here. The first thing you do is you have a row of resource cards. And a certain number of these. There's the forest gives you wood, of course. The quarry gives you stone. And the gravel pit gives you sand. And you're going to use your little workers. Send out your little workers there, these little guys, to buy these cards for you. Okay, but you don't actually get the resources right away. Now this is rather interesting, because then on this board, you're going to draw from this bag your master builders, artists, I don't know, something. You're going to draw these, and in the order you draw them, you have the opportunity to pay what the current price is, or pass. And if you pay, you can go on any of these little silver dollar looking spots here. And some give you points, and some give you cards. You can get over here, you can upgrade, you start with 3 cards. Someone basically to process stone, wood, and sand to give you points towards building the cathedral. And then over here you can get better versions of those, or new folks, like this is a bell maker who will give you lots of points. Over here you can get personalities from the book and that can help you through the course of the game. But you don't get any of these things right away, because after everybody places, then basically we started saying you don't play this part of the game, this part of the game plays you. So you go through one. There's an event card each round. Some are good, some are bad. 2 is where you get protection from that event. 3 is, good grief, I can't see that at all. Oh, that's where you could have sent workers to get money if you didn't want to buy any of those resource cards. Money's very tight. Let's see here. Then Kingsbridge, maybe not so tight. I actually used some money to get points towards the end of the game, so I guess not so tight. This is where you can get some privilege cards or victory points. Then you go through and get your resources. Then over here, there's a special resource, glass, which is blue. Very nice. Or metal. Excuse me, metal, which is blue. There, and that's a way to get that. This is also, you pay taxes when you're here. So, of course, the king exacts taxes, and this is a die, a weighted die. I think 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. So that much gold each round. And then you can get your craftsman cards here. And on up around here, you can take some extra workers to get resources for the coming round. You can go to the market. And then this changes the start player there. And what's really cool, this game has an incredible game clock. As you're actually, it's wonderfully produced. You're building the cathedral, which is very nice. So, yeah, this isn't going to work, but you've got 6 parts to the cathedral, the nave, the chancel, the apse, 2 pillars, and the roof. So all of those go on their apse. I thought this was a family-friendly channel. It is apse. That's circular part there. Anyway, I'm having fun today. It all comes together, and my wife and I, we really love this game, and we both looked at each other and said, wow, why can't they make games like that anymore? It was very satisfying play, and it took about an hour, even with us refreshing the rules. It had probably been, more than 10 years since we played this game. Worked fine for 2 players. I can imagine it working well for 3 or 4 players also there. So just a wonderful game, but somehow we ended up with 2 copies. I think the copy you might be getting, it might be German, but I don't think so. I think we have 2 English copies of this for some reason. But anyway, that's where you come in, because we can't keep 2 copies of a game. Why could we do that? So you're going to be able to win this game, and all you have to do to win this game is send an email to this address. And I thought this was so beautifully done. Let's have the subject this week be Pillars of the Earth Menzel. M-E-N-Z-E-L, the artist on this one, really did a fantastic job. And if you get that email in by 11:59 Eastern Standard Time on this date, you will be entered to win, and all of our giveaways are in full compliance with YouTube's policies and guidelines, and the reviews stay up, but the games go. So you're going to want to be sure to subscribe, which will, there's a link on how to do that below, as well as a link to all of our other giveaways. I think we've got a few going right now, which is nice. But if you subscribe, you'll of course be notified when a new video comes up so that you can enter, because as I say, once the games go, these just become reviews. The giveaway portion is done, and I can tell you what I liked about it. It really feels sort of a classic Euro, if we can use that term. I don't know, are we still new enough in the hobby that there's not, but it really felt like it felt fresh to us, maybe with time and distance. Maybe when a lot of these games were coming out like this, maybe it didn't feel so fresh, but now with time and distance we played it and it does kind of feel fresh again. So be sure to enter to win this one, and gosh, I don't know what else there is to say, except I appreciate your time. Thanks a heap.